From the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, Sister Roma. Former San Francisco Supervisor Chris Daly. Comedian at large Natasha Muse. From the Billboard Liberation Front, Blank DeCoverly. Funcheap.com, Johnny Funcheap. As we play the big money star-studded match game SF. And here's the star of the match game, Rick Rayburn.
Welcome to the match game SF. Panel, how are we doing tonight? Doing all right? Yes? Great. Let's get to our contestants. All right, Michelle, tell me a little about yourself. Stephanie, I'm sorry. Stephanie, tell me a little about yourself.
I'm an attorney waxer.
Into the mic.
I'm an attorney waxer.
All right. Mike, what about you?
I teach math and flying trapeze.
All right, let's start.
How interesting we both are.
Oh, nice. I'm fascinated. All right, let's start this game off right off the bat. You're in the first position. Go ahead and pick A or B.
Your name's checked in at the door. Just coming to the front.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like B.
B. A sophisticated choice. Panel, we ready?
I think so. I think my mic is not on.
What?
What's an attorney waxer?
What is an attorney waxer? What? Roma?
It's not on.
Yes, it is.
It's not nearly loud enough.
Can we get a little bit more monitor?
She needs more
What are the
presence.
contestants' names again?
Stephanie and Michael.
Oh,
there we go.
Well, I just keep it up here. Never mind.
I'm happy to explain what an attorney waxer is.
What's an attorney waxer? We'll stall a little bit.
I do wax attorneys at times, but I'm also an attorney and I wax. So if anyone needs a wax, I'm a waxer. But I'm
There
also
you
an
go.
attorney. I'm a bar member.
I definitely need a wax.
Yes. Did you not?
Yes.
Can we get any blank?
Strong silent back.
You got a mic on?
Blank. Strong silent.
No?
I don't feel like these are that's kind of.
Well, use Natasha's mic. That'll be fine.
I'm not going to use it, so you
All right.
just go ahead.
We'll just pantomime the entire show. Everything will be pantomimed.
I'll just let you know what he says when he says something.
Okay.
I'll just pass it along. You can just whisper it to me.
I'll write it on a card. All right, let's get to question B here. Nate, the delicatessen owner, is a fantastic violinist. But he doesn't use a bow, he strokes his violin with his blank. Nate, the delicatessen owner, is a fantastic violinist. But he doesn't use a bow, he strokes his violin with his blank. Write something, these people are paying for us stuff. Go ahead, scribble away. Yeah, write an answer. Write an answer. All good. Write an answer.
That was easy.
You got it? You're all good? You're all good? Don't let the contestants see that. These cheating bastards. Yeah, hide your stuff. All right, we're good? Yes? All right, to you. Nate, the delicatessen owner, is a fantastic violinist, but he doesn't use a bow. He strokes his violin with his blank.
Well, I would have to say he waxes. Oh, no, I wax.
No, you wax. What does Nate do?
He uses his sausage.
He uses his sausage. All right, let's see what we can do here. Like that? Is a good answer? Yeah? Yes. The audience is there.
Just had to go there.
Yes. Chachi, we're looking for sausage. What do you got?
I couldn't spell sausage, so I did snossage.
Sausage.
Is that close?
That's a match.
That counts match, right? That counts.
That's a match.
Close enough.
There we go. Excellent. Roma, we're looking for sausage.
I've actually seen him. It's a great delicatessen, and it's a great big sausage.
Love it.
Chris, what is Nate's stroke bridge?
Necktie.
First of all, nice tie, Rick.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Very Hollywood.
And what do we got?
I didn't get the answers.
You didn't get the answers?
His
big forearm. Oh, that's a buzz. There we go.
That's like a sausage.
Fantastic. Natasha? We're looking for sausage.
It's as big as a forearm.
I was going to say stromboni at first, and then I realized I didn't actually know what that word means. So I went ahead with sausage.
Sausage. Blank? Blank from the Billboard Liberation Front?
Well, I wasn't sure what kind of a deli it was.
All right.
But I think a pastrami is kind of too big, so I went with salami.
Salami. Ah, it's no good. Oh, look at that buzz. Good buzz.
It's a sausage.
It's a sausage. Johnny?
Well, I was paying about as much attention as Chris was to the question.
Right.
I was drawing a tie.
Yes. So you had forearm, and I can't spell either, so I had feet.
All right, well, we got 3 matches. That's a good start. All right, so fuck that one. All right, Michael, you get A. All right. I just read a revised fairy tale. It was really revised. Instead of Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, the prince said, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, drop your blank. I just read a really revised fairy tale. It was really revised. Instead of Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, it was Rapunzel, Rapunzel, drop your blank. While they're writing around, Natasha, tell me what's going on with you.
I actually, it's funny you should ask. I have my own late night talk show. I do the second Sunday of every month at the Actors Theater of San Francisco on Bush Street, 855 Bush Street. It's like Jay Leno, except it's not late at night, it's early in the evening, and it's not on television, and it's funny.
Well, you already beat this show. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually ask. Because all the contestants are playing for their favorite charities. What charity are you playing for?
I'm playing for Paws, Pets Are Wonderful Support.
That's worth clapping for. Michael, what about you?
I'm playing for Project Open Hands.
Oh, that's another great one. Big money here in this game. Tens of dollars. All right, we're all ready?
What's on your nose over here?
I just got back from Tahoe, and I was snowboarding, and I had a snow accident, and I haven't recovered yet, so I'm sorry. Wear a helmet next time, for sure.
All right, everyone's ready? Okay, Michael, to you. I just read a really revised fairy tale. Instead of Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, the prince said, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, drop your blank.
Drop your top.
Drop your top. Drop your top? Yeah? No? Yeah.
Yes. I could tell me and my boy are seeing eye to eye. Yeah. Not really. I mean, I'm more of an adventurer. I mean, I'm thinking parts, body parts and stuff like that. I figured what would be the most dynamic? And I said diaphragm.
Diaphragm.
Bungee, something you can really bounce off of.
Right. I understand that. I almost don't know where you're coming from. Roma?
Well, I'm thinking if she's trapped in a tower and he thinks he's a prince, somebody's definitely dropping some acid.
It's lonely up there at the tower. Things can get pretty boring.
You gotta make it interesting.
Yeah. Chris, we're looking for top.
I could give you a top.
Can you top that?
I'm just wondering if Chachi saw our new lieutenant governor when he was up in Tahoe.
No, he's clean. He went to rehab for 3 hours.
He's got snow all over his nose. I skirts.
Skirts. Drop your skirts. Another good answer. Natasha, we're looking for top.
I was thinking at first that the revision would be more of an abstract thing where he would want her to drop her pretenses. But no, I went with underwears.
Underwears. All right, Blank. What do you got? We're looking for top.
It's almost top. It's just about as close as top as you can get. It's bottom, panties.
Panties. Yeah, that seems to be the prevailing answer, Michael. But we still got one more to go. Johnny, we're looking for top.
Yes, unfortunately, I'm a bottom as well.
Bottom as well. Bottom as well.
I knew it when I met you.
It's okay. We got 3 rounds to this. All right. 3-0. Yes, Stephanie. A or B again?
A.
A it is.
Good answer.
The question is, Gavin Newsom is so vain. He's so vain when he took his oath to be lieutenant governor, instead of swearing on the Bible, he swore on his blank. Gavin Newsom is so vain when he took his oath to be lieutenant governor, instead of swearing on the Bible, he swore on his blank. All right, Johnny looked a little done. Tell me all about funsheep.com while everyone fills out cards.
Oh, okay, so Funsheep is, we got all the free stuff in the world in San Francisco. And if anybody is interested, on the day before Valentine's Day, by the way, we are hosting a brand new event called the Pop-Up Dildo Shop and Ice Cream Social. Because 2 things go together like peaches and cream, and that's dildos and ice cream.
Yummy.
So that's on February 13th. It'll be a free event, and we'll be putting out all the information on our website.
We all good, panel? That's a good answers? We all set? Yes? Yes?
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So, Gavin Newsom is so vain, when he took his oath to be lieutenant governor, instead of swearing on the Bible, he swore on his blank.
So vain?
So vain.
That's a hard one.
It is. But I don't care. So it's the question.
On his mirror?
On his mirror. It's a good answer. Yeah. Mirror. So we got. You like mirrors, don't you, Chachi?
I like plenty of beers, but cards are better.
Yeah.
Visa cards, ATMs, somebody's rear. That's always nice.
Stay with us. Sorry. Don't go too far. Right here on the stage, my friend. So we're looking for mirror, Chachi. What do you got?
You know, I was thinking Gavin Newsom. He's a really nice guy, clean hair, very well groomed. He's in question for sure. But I don't think we see eye to eye on that one. I said policies, like in long policies, long pen.
Yeah, that's a. Let's give him another buzz for that.
We should play apples to apples.
Apples to pears, maybe kumquat.
Roma?
Apples to dildos.
Well, I mean, I admire him for so many reasons, and I've heard rumors that he's quite well endowed. So I said that he took his oath on his hair.
His hair. Yes. Chris, we're looking for mirror.
You know, I'm probably the biggest Gavin Newsom fan.
Oh, huge. Big in Japan, I bet.
So we're going to be running the Gavin Newsom special at the new tavern. It's going to be a double shot of Grey Goose in a Starbucks coffee cup. We'll serve that with a mint.
Starbucks.
Do you realize we're playing a game here, Chris?
Chris, do you know who you are? Do you know who you are?
Do you hate charity, Chris?
Natasha, bring us back to sanity. Restore some order to this game.
I kind of don't want to say this. I feel like it's out there. It needs to be said. Gavin Newsom is so vain. He probably thinks this question is about him.
Yeah.
It's not really my answer. I'm sticking with the book, the book theme, and he swores on his own autobiography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blank, what do we got? We're looking for. It's beautiful. We're looking for mirror. What do you got?
I can't think of the guy without thinking about the top of his head. Here
Yeah, it is beautiful, isn't it? You can balance the budget on it.
Is that
Yeah.
Or not.
Is that an oral sex joke?
No, this is the 70s. This is a children's show. There's children outside. This is a family show. We can't say things like that. Johnny?
So what was my answer from the last one? It was bottom, right?
It was bottom.
Yes, and so apparently I have more in common with Sister Roma than I thought. For me, on this one, I picked
Hair. Hair, that's the prevailing answer. It's okay. We got a couple more rounds. All right, so that was A. We're gonna go with B for Michael. The question is, Donovan, oh, this one actually comes from Jeff Clark, who submitted this question on the website. If you submit a question on the website, MatchGameSF.mov gets picked, you get a free drink ticket the next show. Donovan the hippie loved patchouli, except instead of rubbing it underneath his arms, he likes to rub it on his blank. Patchouli.
One more time.
Donovan the hippie loves patchouli, except instead of rubbing it under his arms, he likes to rub it on his blank. Yes. Shuttlecock, I think.
Making the lights and the whole box, and nobody's flipping the switches.
All right, we're all good? Yes, close enough. All right, Michael, for you. Donovan the hippie loved patchouli, except instead of rubbing it under his arms, he liked to rub it on his blank.
His nether regions?
His nether regions. All right, we're looking for nether regions. The dark ones, the ones in the back. The front, the back. The front.
What's in the back?
To each his own. Don't judge.
Read me the question again. I know I got an answer.
Okay, Donovan the hippie loved patchouli, except instead of rubbing it under his arms, he liked to rub it on his blank.
You know, I was a little confused. I thought...
It's all right.
I thought Donovan was a German, so, I mean, the only possible reason I can answer for a German would be Vince the Wiener Slider.
I think it's a match.
Is that close enough?
Yeah. That's a ding. Roma, we're looking for what he likes. Donovan likes to rub.
Before it gets all SNL Jeopardy up here with Chris, I figure he's a hippie, right?
Savings and loans, Jeopardy.
So, Saturday Night Live, Jeopardy. Who said that? Natasha. If I don't interrupt. We've talked about this. He's a hippie, right?
Right.
And he loves patchouli oil.
Does, very much.
He probably rubs it on his stinky girlfriend.
Yes! Yes. Yes. It's a good answer. It's a buzz, but it's a good answer. Yeah, I know. Chris, we're looking for the nether regions.
Are you growing in a beard?
Yeah, I made it myself.
I love it. I went the other side of the nether
The
region.
rear. That's right.
The rear.
Exit through the rear.
That's why I asked.
Right. Right. It's okay.
I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer.
We just got yelled at. I just got yelled at for not using the right terminology, so I hope I said it right this time.
Okay.
His whoopee implement.
Yep.
Is that 70s?
That's good. That's a match.
Is that a match?
That's a match.
Did I get a ding?
Yeah.
I didn't hear a ding or anything.
The ding isn't very loud. I'll make a better ding next time.
No, I'm fine.
Ding. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Blank. We're looking for to fill in the blank here. Blank.
Thank you. Wait a minute. You're confusing me. Don't say blank.
Blank.
Don't say fill in the
blank.
Name. Okay. Now Donovan is a hippie. He's also some kind of a musician. Didn't he have some song about something, some colored something? Was it on his yellow submarine? No. On his nether part.
His nether parts.
Nice.
All right. Johnny, finish it up.
I wish I had come up with whoopee implement.
You're welcome.
I chastise her for the spelling. It's not about the spelling, it's about the pee-pee.
Pee-pee. Yeah, that's a match. We don't think we get blanks match? We got blanks match. Okay. All right. 3-4. Still a very close game. We got one more round to go.
I have a question for the
All right.
audience. Sister Roma would like you to take your blank to the bar and buy her a blank.
Can we?
I second that motion.
Taint?
Water for everybody.
Which one?
And it's
Which
a
blank
vodka
is
soda. I'll give you a hint. The answer rhymes with vodka soda.
That would be count one.
All right, back to you. A or B? B. B it is.
Bees and bees.
The choice of champions. B. B, 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 B. B, B. Brenda said to her son, "It's not true I wanted a daughter instead of you. Now shut up and put on your blank."
Wait, what?
Brenda said to her son, Brenda said to her son, "It's not true I wanted a daughter instead of you. Now shut up and put on your blank." There you go. There you go. Read it.
Shut up and put on your
Blank.
Oh yeah, baby. This whole crowd that's behind us is the karaoke manager in San Francisco. I'm going to talk to him about trying to set up for your party.
Gotta think in opposites.
Take a break in the game. Karaoke manager.
Think outside the box.
Thank you.
A lot of applause for that man.
Thank you so much.
What a gentleman.
Oh, that's right.
How you doing, Chachi?
Terrible here. Put too much pressure on me.
I know.
But it's all right. We roll with the punches,
You
right?
had a couple pick-me-ups before the show, right?
Well, I got a couple pick-me-ups right now.
All right.
Coming.
Yeah.
Oh, Kitty.
Think
Kitty
your
Lamore is
little
coming.
Snooky bunny. Oh, he's got a right still. I'll take. Okay. You're sharing.
While you're down there, Kitty.
Now you have an answer. We got an answer. You all good with answers? Chachi? Right like the wind. We're running out of theme song, Chachi. Okay. Here we go. Brenda said to her son, "It's not true that I wanted a daughter instead of you. Now shut up and put on your blank."
Tutu.
Tutu.
Yeah.
Tutu? Tutu? Tutu. Chachi?
I thought I had the same one, but I'm sorry. I'm terrible at this.
Why do you hate animals?
You know, I was once an animal and I was abused. I was very abused. Caged, dirt.
There's another one.
Many chocolate almond joys. You know, it's a terrible feeling. I said tutu.
Hey, that's a match. Bravo, let's see if we can get a streak going here.
Well, Stephanie, that's a very creative answer. I like that. I do, and I wish I'd said that, but I sure didn't. I went for the simple dress.
Doesn't that count?
Tutu is a dress.
Doesn't that
It's a
count?
very special dress.
Tutu's a
Very
dress.
special
a type
dress.
of
I don't know. We got to let the judges decide.
A dress for ballet.
It's a type of dress.
Thing. Chris?
Just for Sister Roma, I've been wondering this for 20 years. Are there any smaller sisters of perpetual indulgence? Because
You can throw up in the air and throw around and ride on your
I'm dwarfed over.
I mean, they don't want, you like
utensil or whatever.
So
one that got washed
I
and
think
warm?
I'm hoping there's another round of this because I am actually almost as bad at this as I am at politics. I went jockstrap.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
With a surprisingly
Come on, boy,
accurate
put on your
drawing.
jockstrap.
Wow.
That's a supportive answer.
Yeah.
Why is the drawing of the jockstrap so small, Chris?
It's a boy.
It's a boy. Miniature.
Why did you ask if the sisters are small? If we have any small sisters?
Because they always come in
ginormous.
No, he's feeling trumped. That's what's the thing is. You're a very powerful woman.
I think it was supposed to be a joke, right?
Because you can have your way with me. Just because I'm big doesn't mean you can't throw me around and fuck me.
Oh, this is the family show. It's a family show. There's children in the neighborhood who could have heard that on the PA. Natasha, bring some order back to this show.
That's crazy.
We're looking for Tutu.
That was so sad. This question really spoke to me for some reason. I wrote pretty dress.
Well, see, these you already matched, so I mean, you can only match more than once. So we let everyone play anyway. So, blank.
I'm frankly offended by the question.
You can only match 6, but I let everyone play through anyway. So we just throw in the questions anyway. They only can get points for people they didn't match in the other rounds.
Like handicaps.
Yeah.
Nobody
blank.
I'm offended by the question. It really it titillates my family values a little too titillaciously.
Oh, of course.
So, in an effort to keep this all raise the level of the discourse, I'm going to say strap on.
Strap on. Yes. Goodness.
John Wayne.
Johnny.
Well, blank unfortunately took the answer from my actual childhood.
Right.
And I took the answer again from Roma.
Dress. That's a ding.
That was a good answer.
There we go.
We're just a little confused here over here, Rick.
7. How do you get 7?
A little confused with the strap on and, you know, the jock strap. I mean, this is the society we live in kind of deal. I'm handling it very well.
Good. I'm glad you're coping.
You guys are cool.
So we actually went over the score and we have 4 matches to 4 matches. The game is actually tied right now.
Is it tied?
It is. It's 4-4.
7-4.
Because you can only match one person once per game, right? But I let everyone do the cards and the questions because it's funnier that way. Even though it says 7-4, you can ignore that. Only the lights count.
So is it supposed to make sense?
No, doesn't matter.
No?
I'm the only one keeping score. You guys just stay funny. So it's actually tied right now. So Michael, it's up to you. The only people you have to match Roma or Chris. So Roma and Chris are the only ones that actually count.
Those are pretty different.
But everyone's going to answer anyways. It doesn't matter. So if you get Roma and Chris, you win the game. Go to the bonus round.
Think George Costanza opposite. Think opposite.
Buffalo Bill's wife said, "My husband is disgusting."
How disgusting is he?
No, it wasn't for one of those, but okay.
How disgusting is he?
He insists on skinning buffaloes in the blank. Buffalo Bill's wife said, "My husband is disgusting. He insists on skinning buffaloes in the blank."
That is disgusting.
That is disgusting. That is a dirty, filthy, filthy man. So, Robert and Chris, it's up to you to break this tie. I do have tiebreaker rounds though, just in case.
But we're still writing stuff?
What? We're still just right answers.
Even though it doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's comedy value.
Just something disgusting.
Otherwise, only Chris and Romo play this round. You guys will be hanging out, sucking down drinks. Make some entertainment out of the show.
Thanks, but it's your alibi.
You got a good answer? We're good. All right, Michael.
Spot on.
You can match as many as you want, but only Roma and Chris could count. Everything else is just fluff and fun. Buffalo Bill's wife said, "My husband is disgusting. He insists on skinning buffaloes in the blank."
In the bedroom.
In the bedroom.
Dare you!
Man, all over the sheet. What a mess.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Chachi, we're looking for bedroom.
I'm a twisted son of a gun. I have to admit it. I'm not as PG as you are. I'm sorry, little kid. It's just the way it goes. You'll learn one of these days. So I said, in a buffalo.
In a buffalo. That is weird. Kind of tauntaun thing going on there. Roma, you might be one of the tiebreakers here.
Well,
we're looking for in the bedroom.
I said in the offices of PETA.
Okay.
No.
That is disgusting.
I really didn't. I said in the nude.
Oh, the nude. All right, Chris?
Sister Rome and I are more alike than you would think.
In the buff.
Nice.
In the buff.
In the buffalo.
All right, so we're still going to be tied. We've got the tiebreaker on, but we'll see what everyone else had anyways.
In the middle of brunch.
In the middle of brunch.
That's disgusting. Why did you do that?
I don't know. Blank, what do you say?
In the buff, baby.
In the buff. Johnny?
I went with creative answer.
Okay. That's cool. Good answer.
That is so meta.
It's a very creative answer.
It's a meta.
All right, we got to go to the tiebreaker round because we're still tied 4-4.
Hella meta.
So, for you, Stephanie, you have to match Chris or Blank to break this. And Michael, you still have to match Roma and Chris. So, what do you think, A or B for your tiebreaker question?
Who knows what's going on?
TB.
TB. T for tiebreaker.
That one.
Harold is so mean.
How mean is he?
He's so mean, he flattened his wife with a steamroller and used her as a blank. Harold is so mean, he flattened his wife with a steamroller. Harold. Terrible name, huh? Harold is so mean, he flattened his wife with a steamroller and used her as a blank. The audacity. Mean man. Horrible, horrible man. So, it's up to Blank and Chris to break this tie. Still go back to the other tie though, and I have to go like scrounge up more tie questions upstairs. Chachi? Oh yeah. You're on the roll. You're writing the rules.
Chachi is high on cocaine and drawing the picture again.
What's wrong with pictures?
All
if
right.
any of you wondered what's happening,
You just don't judge.
apparently no surprise. They're all like, oh, okay.
Are you guys alive out there?
They were like, fine.
Are you guys alive out there in the audience?
Do you have a live stream of the Match Game SF? Yeah?
Because I'm pretty drunk.
We couldn't tell.
How drunk are you?
You guys are dead.
Harold is so mean, he flattened his wife with a steamroller and used her as a blank.
Mike and I have become pretty good friends up here.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's,
Nice to make friends.
Oh.
I said besties.
Oh, besties. I thought you said SDs. I'm like, oh my God, you're an esthetician too. We've become pretty good friends, and we've been kind of. I gave him some tips, and he didn't take them. He gave me some tips. I didn't take them, but they've always been the winning answer, like for each other. So, okay, so this is for us.
This is for us.
Aw.
Bath mat.
So cute.
Still can only be one winner though. But in the end, we're all winners, aren't we?
Oh wait, that was the answer?
Bath mat.
Oh,
Bath mat.
Jesus.
Bath mat.
I mean,
Bath
you know,
mat?
I mean, not.
Stick with it. I like it.
Yeah, stick with it.
All right, so the tiebreaker's got to be Chris or Blank. Pachachi, what do you have anyways?
Oh, you know, I can't answer.
Yes, you can.
I
Just to the
can't
mic,
answer.
you have a card.
Change it.
Just
Whatever you wrote,
tell
just
everyone
change
here.
it to bath mat.
I need to take a break.
Hey, all right, well, we'll skip Chachi. Roman, what do you have?
I really wish this countered, and you know what, Stephanie and Michael, we are exactly on the same page, baby.
Bath mat. Today, you already matched Roma though, but still good. Chris, did you follow up here with Roma?
Can you read this card?
Still relevant.
Still relevant. At my last meeting, Supervisor Carmen Chu, when they tried to say nice things about me, she was having difficulty. She said that I understood the rules, and somehow I'm still relevant here. I don't know. I know the rules.
Your last meeting, Chris? Which step are you on?
How rude am I?
What step?
I'm still relevant.
Carpet. Oh, very close to bath mat.
Cool.
No?
No. There he is.
Did you get the reference?
All right.
Hey Rick, I think I'm ready.
All right, okay, go. We'll come back to Chachi. Chachi, what do you got now?
You
Now
know,
your booster hit.
after my brief intermission, commercial break, you guys suck over there. I'm just telling you. I said pancake because I'm very hungry and I'm irritated.
Natasha, what do you have for me?
Who would say pancake? That's what I thought. I was like, who
Chachi would.
say
Because I'm a twisted son of a gun.
pancake? Me.
Bath mat's better. He used her as a blanket for his new wife.
Terrible person.
Very creative.
That wouldn't be very nice, would it?
What did you say?
No.
What was it?
Well, if you listen the first time, it's a blanket for his new wife. That's mean.
Blank, are you going to break this tie here?
It's generally one-word answers, though, honey.
It's all about Three's Company.
We got plenty of cards, right? All you need.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Am I the only one who has seen this game?
No!
Yes, the audience.
We're giving it a twist.
Okay, so maybe Harold's mean, but he has some positive qualities. Cleanliness. And
Sure.
often that goes hand in hand with hospitality, so I said doormat.
Good call.
Yeah? Yes? Judge? Bath mat? No!
It's a
harsh
mat.
judge. Harsh
It's a
judge.
mat. Come on.
Now, what was the answer again?
Bath mat.
Bath mat.
Bath mat.
So, what if somebody lived in their car and they answered floor mat?
Well, you can say yes or no, but you already matched Stephanie, so it was blank and Chris that mattered.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
Come on, Rick. Doormat, bath mat. It's
I know,
a mat.
the judge. I diffuse anger into the sound booth. So we still have one more question to go. One more question. It's for Michael.
Material.
Here we go.
It's different. It's different.
It's different. Larry is the world's greatest salesman. Larry is the world's greatest salesman.
That will affect your answer.
Larry.
He makes his living selling blanks to the Arabs. Makes his living selling blank to the Arabs. Larry is the world's greatest salesman. He makes his living selling blank to the Arabs. See it? You can hold on to it. You gonna match Roma or Chris to break this tie, so we can have a player go on to the big money bonus round, where stakes get really high, lots of dollars.
Every time Blank picks up his card, all I see is strap on.
This is one of those in-your-face shows.
We'll put the cards together.
Oh. All right. So we're going to match Chris and Roma to break this tie. If not, I'm going to go find some more questions
Can the
somewhere.
answer be chopped liver? Why are we never picked?
Because you already matched. You already matched previous rounds. There's the only two they haven't matched. Chachi, what do you got for me?
Oh, really? You really want to go to me right
Yeah, you're in the first position.
Do I get to answer?
Hit me with the question again, please.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, yeah, wait.
Yeah, I guess you're important.
Get this guy a cocktail.
I'm still here, asshole.
So mesmerized by their... I'm the one giving you the money to the donation, so shush. Michael? Larry is the world's greatest salesman. He makes his living selling blank to the Arabs.
Come on.
I'm gonna go with turbans.
Turbans. Audience, you think turbans? You heard of the game before, right? You know how to play to match them and... Okay.
Yeah, I think sand is too boring of an answer for these crazy folks.
Okay. Chachi?
I thought we were besties.
We're looking for...
You know, I'm way off the mark here.
It's okay.
I'm so off the mark. You know, I got my own priorities. You know, my own thing going. Excuse me. And I said Indian coca powder. It's very popular. Most of you guys don't know if you traveled, but it's amazing.
It's good. Buzz that guy. Buzz him good. There we go. Roma? You gotta break this. We're looking for turbans.
He sold what?
He sold blank, selling blank to the Arabs.
Wives with mustaches.
Wives with mustaches.
No, no. I said camels.
Camels,
right? No.
Camels to the Arabs. Plenty of those. Chris, you gonna break this tie?
You know, I'm trying to break the tie now. In the beginning, I might not have been. I went with
oil.
Oil.
Oil. That's a good answer. Audience likes that.
Peak oil. Read up on
Jesus,
that.
we have to go find more tiebreaker questions upstairs.
I had to go old school, and I went with terrorists.
Terrorists. Oh, the racially tinged answer. How crude.
Although they are running out of them.
Okay. Blank?
Call me an optimist, but I think Larry is not just a great salesman. I think he's a peacemaker.
Okay.
I think he's selling yarmulkes.
Yarmulkes.
To the Arabs.
Ooh, controversial.
That's nice.
Johnny?
I went with something a little more meta this time. What was the question again?
Harold, or Larry, is the world's greatest salesman. He makes his living selling blank to the Arabs.
Well, I said racist question.
Racist question, sure. That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go run upstairs and get through the tiebreakers because I only make one tiebreaker. Play a song here.
You're gonna.
I love this panel.
You're actually gonna write up yourself.
I'm starting to really like this song.
I'm with meanies. That's what Natasha is saying. Is there anybody who hasn't matched to anyone yet who is the biggest loser on this panel?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on.
That's Chris.
Chris hasn't matched anyone.
You call loser, I call relevant.
Somebody who's
All right.
perhaps just disagreeing with everyone on principle.
We say loser, I say former.
All right, they're both B, so just pick one.
I think we need some more cards, though.
B it is.
Is it good that Rick keep leaving?
They're both B, leftover questions.
Does this game show have more paper?
Yeah, we have
We need
paper.
more cards.
Judy says, it's tough being married to an airline pilot. Every night, a sign lights up over a bed that says blank. Judy says, it's tough being married to an airline pilot. Every night, a sign lights up over a bed that says blank. All right, Stephanie, you need to match Chris. Everyone needs to match Chris or blank. I mean the blank, but that blank, not this blank. But you gotta use your blank to put the blank to the blank. Blanky blank.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Don't use no more paper, good.
Can Leroy Neiman hand me some more cards, please?
Use more sides.
Thank you.
That's all the paper I think I might have, so. Paper has two sides.
Paper does have two sides. They're already jokes. That's why it's
Drawing pictures right here.
That's right. Channel. Channel Stephanie. What is Stephanie thinking right now? It's tough being married to an airline pilot. Every night a sign lights up over bed that says blank.
I'm sorry, I heard somebody make fun of blank here. Blank.
So cheap, you use a lot of paper.
I do, yes. Because I, like everyone else on this panel, hates trees.
All right.
Yeah.
Chachi, what do you got?
Oh, wait, what about the contestants?
Oh, you again.
Get this guy another shot. He's ready.
No one, it's on. Is it? Is the mic on?
No.
No?
I can hear you.
Call y'all.
Okay. Hey, it's a family show. None of that.
Sorry.
Judy says, it's tough being married to an airline pilot. Every night, a sign lights up over our bed that says blank.
First of all, I think Motown's in the house. I just want to shout out to Motown. That's all. Okay, and then second of all, fasten your seatbelts.
Fasten your seatbelts. Yeah? Fasten your seatbelts? Chachi looks for fasten your seatbelts. Oh, hey, welcome back.
Sorry. I'm just a little appalled by Roma over here, how she answered.
Okay. Well,
really? Okay. I mean, I'm sticking to the game plan.
Okay.
You know, put on your seatbelt.
That's a match.
Good. Can I hear a seatbelt?
But we got Chris now. So, sister, what do you have?
Well, I was thinking, the things that light up. I've flown before. I've been on an airplane. But I thought, since it's the bedroom, please fasten handcuffs.
Fasten handcuffs.
Does that count?
That's the answer. No, it doesn't matter. Roma's already matched. So.
It's a fastening apparatus.
Chris, we're looking for.
It's not what I would think.
Fasten your seatbelt. We got to break this tie, my friend.
Fasten your chastity belts?
Chastity belts? Do you know that?
Yes!
Got a ding?
It's the same. It's a belt. It's a fastener.
We got a ding. All right.
It's the bedroom.
We got a ding. Stephanie takes the lead. All right.
Well, it doesn't count, but I said the same
Fasten your
thing.
seatbelts.
So that's,
Blake, what do we have for you?
Not bad.
Last one. Let you get none or get them all, because I might have bonus questions. Dumb Dora is so dumb.
How dumb is she?
She's so dumb, she sent her cultured pearls to blank. Cultured pearls. Dumb Dora is so dumb. Yeah, it could be if you want it to be. Dumb Dora is so dumb, she sent her cultured pearls to blank.
You do get culture in terms of
Well, this is a question for the 78 show. There's no Dumb Dora then. To blank. And Michael's got to match blank or, no, Roma or Chris.
It's time to worry. I'm stealing from Chris.
Is there any more than one question? Both of them? Completely?
We're gonna.
But there was still more at the end of the lesson. I didn't finish it off. Did you finish it off?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Michael. You guys good? All right, Michael. Dumb Dora is so dumb, she sent her cultured pearls to blank.
Do you all even know what cultured pearls are?
They're made from yogurt?
Yep. Exactly what I was
Seriously,
thinking.
because you can't understand the beauty of this question unless you understand cultured pearls. Do you all understand it?
Please explain it.
I am a cultured pearl.
I know we're running over in this first round. So, Michael, what do you have?
In her panties.
In her panties.
What?
It's all right.
What? Wait, what?
In her panties. Michael said, it's Michael's answer and he's welcome to it.
She sent them.
You guys both watched Tangled together, didn't you? Yeah. Read the question.
Do you know what culture is?
Dumb Dora is so dumb, she sent her cultured pearls to her panties. Chachi?
Wait, what?
This is answer, man. I'm just.
That doesn't even make sense if
I'm
you're-
just the messenger.
And I'm talking to you, Chachi.
You know, I got 7 kids, 8 kids, and
7 baby mamas.
you know, I watch a lot of TV, so I said culture Diego. I like it.
All right, good. Okay, Roma?
I will never be a parent, and I will send my cultured pearls to the opera.
To the opera.
In a necklace?
We're just not seeing eye to eye, but Sister Rome and I, we would take this. The opera.
Where would
All
you
right.
bitches send your
All right, so
cultured
Stephanie's
pearls?
one. Let's see what everyone else had.
the ballet.
Ballet.
Yeah, black.
Ballet.
That's good too.
It's not funny, but it's
It's funny.
Good, that was culture.
It's culture.
it's culture.
She sent him to school.
Go to school. Right. Johnny?
I took it one step further to finishing school.
Well, Michael, thank you so much for playing.
Wow.
We have a complimentary prize of a drink ticket out of my pocket.
What is that?
And
What are you giving him? Extra?
drink tickets. And 1 bag of Ritual Coffee. Ritual Coffee. It's really expensive. It's Ritual Coffee. There you go. Thank you so much. Stephanie, you get to come up here. We're going to do the bonus round.
Come on, Crown.
Come on up. Come on up. All right, don't go away just yet. All right, well done, Wendy. You've won $50 for your charity. But we're going to see if we can win a little bit more money. Can we see the bonus board? Bonus board. The slash key. Hit the slash key.
I'll take an R instead.
There we go. No, that's the wrong one.
How could anybody possibly be bored? Even a bonus board.
Yeah.
My name is spelled like Gwen Stefani.
I gotta.
Stefani.
No whammy. No whammy.
So my name was spelled wrong. Not S-T-E-P-H-A-N-I-E. It's S-T-E-F-A-N-I.
Take the car! Take the car!
Just thought you all should know that.
So, we polled an audience back in the past, in the match game 1978, and we asked them to fill in this question. Fruit blank. Now, Stephanie, if you get the third most popular answer, we'll give you 10,000 tenths of a cent to add to your total. Get the second best answer, 15,000 tenths of a cent. And if you get the number one answer, 25,000 tenths of a cent. But to help you out a little bit, I'm going to let you pick 3 of our panelists to give you a suggestion. So go ahead and pick one panelist.
Chachi.
She likes me.
All right, fruit blank.
She likes me.
I do. I like you.
Thank you. What do you like about me?
The stash.
Perfect. Perfect. You should see. Never mind.
All right, don't need to write it, just tell me.
Cake!
Cake. All right, pick a, don't write them down because we're running out of paper. All right, pick a number celebrity who'd like to help you out here.
With the fun cheap guy.
The fun cheap guy. The fun cheap guy who wastes paper, by the
I
way.
appreciate him, so I would like his answer.
I actually was going to pick cake, and that's what I would pick. No, I don't. I wasn't paying attention. Fruit roll-up.
That's what I said.
If we're going from 1978.
They had fruit. Natasha?
I'd say a fruit bowl.
Fruit bowl. Okay, so we have fruit cake.
Are
fruit
you
roll-up,
recording? Not
and fruit
SDE yet?
cake. No. We only get 3.
Like been on cue every
So you can pick one of those, or you can pick one of your own.
I appreciate it very much, but I would like to go with of the loon.
Fruit of the loon. Fruit of the loon. All right. Let's see what's under the number 3 answer. Cake. Salad. Fruit salad. Another good one. Let's see what's under the number 2 answer. Fruit of the loon.
I want cake.
Number 2.
I want cake.
All right, and what was the number 1 answer? Fruit cake. Fruit cake. All right, thank you so much for watching the match game. We'll take a very short break. We'll be back with comedian Natasha Muse right after these messages.
Let me hear a round of applause.